Hello, my name is David, and I live in Northern California, and I love California. I've lived here all my life, so I always like to say that because most people think that we're all Looney Tunes out here, but it's a great place to live, and a great place to work. And my wife is a lifelong California girl, so I married a California girl. What I was going to talk to you today about was my ongoing diet. I'm not exactly sure what day I'm on, but I know the middle of the diet was at 31 days. So if I was to guess, I would say that I'm probably about 30, maybe 38 days into the diet. And yesterday, I got a really low weight. It's not my weigh-in day. Weigh-in day is going to be 2 days from now. But it was the lowest weight that I've ever recorded for myself, 209 pounds. And my goal is to be below 200. But it is taking a lot longer to come off than I originally thought. And I'm doing it by the techniques of modified keto diet, which mostly is just no sugar and no carbs. But I tell you, boy, I am really craving it. Sometimes at night, it's really tough. But then the second thing I'm doing is a intermittent fasting. So I'm definitely eating between the times of 12 o'clock noon and then 6 o'clock at night. Try to eat early, and then that way it can all be digested, and I'll have like at least 18 hours before I have the next meal. And then the last part of my diet exercise program is 10,000 steps a day. That actually has been the hardest thing to do because there's been a couple of days where I have like 2,000 steps and it's like 8 o'clock at night. And so I have to suck it up and either go to the gym, which sometimes that's what I do, or I'll walk around my neighborhood. And then sometimes it's raining, so I gotta walk around with an umbrella. But I have been really good about doing this walking. There was only one day that I walked about 5,000 steps instead of the 10,000 steps, and it was because I did have an arthritis flare-up. So normally I inject myself with Enbrel every week, and I have pretty serious arthritis. It affects my hands, and it can also affect my that was weird. It's just the way the lanes are set up now. I almost missed my exit. But Enbrel, I have to take it every week so that it can cope with my arthritis. But the weird thing about it is I went probably almost 4 weeks without taking it. I didn't feel the need for it, and I asked my doctor about it, and he said, no, if you don't have to take it, don't take it. But then I got a flare-up, and I mean, it was bad. It was really bad for even my feet and my ankles and my hands mostly. And I draw, so that's kind of hard. So I told my wife I don't want to do it, but I think I have to do an injection of Enbrel. And then that was probably about a couple of weeks ago. But that was the only time I was not able to do my 10,000 steps because the pain was just too intense. I'm hoping that cutting out the sugar and the carbs and doing the exercise, I hope all those things are helping me. And my dream would be to be arthritis free. You know, that would be my dream, just because I'm modifying my diet and my exercise program quite a bit. So maybe I'm gonna have some of these flare-ups and I'm gonna have to take the Enbrel, just to make it through. But at least it's only been one, and it's probably been about, I'm gonna say 38 days. So that's really good for me. I've never had it where I didn't have to take something, either Gelzans or which is a pill, or Enbrel. So I'm hoping that the exercise part of it is going to really help. Today I actually have off. I had to drive my wife into work, and so I go there and I stay with her till people start arriving at her work. I think there's only like maybe 4 people in this gigantic office that they have. And so I brought 2 of my drawings that needed to be drawn out and recorded them. I even brought my light in. It's like a halo light, and my camera goes inside of it, and you bolt it to you clamp it down to the table. So I actually brought that, so I was able to do the overhead video of it. But now what I'm going to do is I'm on my way back to the house. It's 9 o'clock, and then I'm probably going to stop at Lodi Lake, where I videotaped that a couple times. That's where I do a lot of my walking if I want to do nature type walking. And I can walk around the trail a couple of times, and maybe 3 times, and that'll be about 5,000 steps, so 6 times to be 10. And I think I have like pretty close to 1,500 steps already this morning, just walking around and you know, doing things. So that's where I am on my diet. It's Wednesday, so I know my weigh-in time is officially, I try to weigh in at the same time every Friday. My glucose levels was 100 today. I am still taking metformin, but I'm not taking Ozempic. Ozempic, I had a bad reaction to it on a plane ride, so I was kind of banned from taking Ozempic from my wife first, and then she got my doctor to ban me too. So I can't take Ozempic, and that's why I started the whole diet program, because I had lost 25 pounds like almost magically just by taking Ozempic. But I did notice I wasn't going to the bathroom, and I wasn't getting a bowel movement, and I wasn't eating a lot. I just had no hunger, so I lost 25 pounds super easy. And I just did not want to go back up to 240. So I thought, well, the only way I'm going to be able to keep this down is to start an exercise / diet program. And right prior to me starting it, I did find out that I have the start of a fatty liver. And I guess there's not a lot of medications that you can use for that. The only thing you can really do is to lose overall fat, and then that will help to reduce the fat in your liver. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get down to 200 pounds and just, you know, below that. So yesterday, the lowest I had, 209. And then I even went out and had to buy some pants, because all my pants, they used to be 38s, and I even had some that were 40s before I had Ozempic. And then it dropped down pretty quickly to 36, and that's my waist size. And so then I just yesterday went and bought a pair of jeans, and they're 34s. They fit me really good, and I don't have that big bunching up, you know, around my waistline. So that's pretty cool to think that I'm wearing 34s. I would say I haven't worn 34s since I was in the Navy. I would be surprised if it, and you know, that was before I got married, so that was over 36 years ago. So it is nice to, I don't mind buying another wardrobe. In fact, I am going to have to remember to buy a bathing suit, because all my bathing suits are probably 38s, and so I look like the kid on Home Alone, you know, with the bathing suit all bunched up around my belly. So I do have to go get another bathing suit that is going to be, you know, probably 34, and then I can be comfortable and not feel like it's all loose. So we were talking about, we're going on a trip, and it's going to be to Kaannipali, Hawaii, and we're going to keep up our dieting. So we're going to be staying in a condo, and part of that is so that we can go grab some salad stuff and some chicken, and we're going to be actually eating there, which normally we never do. But we do have reservations at a couple of restaurants there, and then my wife has already booked one whale watching tour. I mean, she just loves whales. I mean, it's the craziest thing. She just wants to see whales all the time. So I told her, yeah, go ahead and book it. So she booked one where we're going to leave right off of the beach. and I do want to take videos of it and be able to upload it so people can see. And then we're going to have to, on the other tours, we're going to have to go down to the aquarium, which is a harbor that's probably, I'm going to say 40 minutes away by car. We'll have a rental car, so it's not a problem. And then, so it's going to be mostly whale watching tours. And the one going off the beach, off the Kaannipali beach, will be really cool. You know, they bring the catamaran right up to the beach, and then you have to kind of get on pretty quickly. So we've done that numerous times. But I've always said that my wife's not going to be happy unless she can just ride one. She just loves them so much. I mean, I like them, it's great, but I'm not at that level, you know, so yeah, it's fun. I know we went to Alaska a couple years ago, and that's one thing I wanted to see was how they do the bubble rings. So they go under the water, they blow a bubble, they make a big ring, and then the fish go in toward the middle of the ring, and then they come up through the middle with their mouth wide open, and they almost like inhale all those fish. So I wanted to see that, their feeding habits. So we went to Hawaii to Alaska on a cruise with my brother and sister-in-law, and we all got to see that. I've never posted that, but I have a really good video of it. I mean, I took a bunch of videos, and then I have one really, really good one. So, yeah, maybe I can post that one. That might be interesting for some people to see. So anyway, thank you very much for finding me. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm hoping to get better, you know, as I go through it. Finally figured out how to do thumbnails, so I'll be putting thumbnails on some of these. And I really do appreciate your guys' time. Thank you much for looking, and I want you to have a great day. Bye-bye.